There's getting the 9430 washed up here. If you're gonna add more power, baby, you gotta look good. We let the 9430 dry off here. We're going to go over and get the VT hooked up. You know, I never liked that tractor for the longest time. I don't know why. Probably because it just never had the power we wanted. This just gives me hope and excitement, and I can't wait. I really hope it just absolutely shreds it. Slight change in plan. Just got word, Brian Perry, seed guy, is coming to bring seed pretty soon. We're gonna wait till he gets here, pull the quad track back in, and while we're waiting here for a little bit, we're gonna probably work on the rock box a little more and see what we need to do and get that mounted up there. Sides grinded down, notched out, so a little bit more. Yep. Come in. Yep. Is that gonna be bad to have that so close? Throw a rock in there and it breaks the plastic off. Instead of having to make a spacer to get this sticking out a little further, we're just gonna make a little shield for the plastic part instead. We won't have to do so much messing around with big tube steel and, you know, 8-inch bolts. Got our measurements down, calculated out, getting the holes marked.
White snow, red sky, reach up for so high. Blue eyes, fake cry, beware of the fox tonight. Cold feet, a dark rain, my blood in your frozen veins. Dream high, no pain, run fast in the broken chains.
Seed delivery for today. We're here with Brian. This is our seed man.
Hey everybody.
How we doing?
Good, good.
He brought in the first installment of seed for the year.
Yep, first installment of seed. Brought in 6 boxes here today. We've got a little bit of chrome products, and we've got some AMs. Chromes are for corn on corn. It's Pioneer's new trait, been out for a couple of years. Not new trait, just the way it's placed. Allows us to work with a lot bigger pool of genetics chromes versus the old AMXTs. We can put those on bean ground for situations of rootworm die pause. Traditionally, we run AMs on our bean stubble. AMs are for don't have any below ground rootworm traits. We had 4 different hybrids. 1185Q, this is 720.
So explain what does this number actually mean?
Yep.
Because this is a very confusing thing that a lot of people don't understand.
Sure. So P07 means it's a 107 day, and then 20 is designated for the product hybrid. So 720 and then chrome. So it's got above and below ground rootworm and corn borer traits. A lot of numbers on here. F14's the kernel size, so it's a larger flat. This is the batch number. This N887 designates high rate seed treatment, 40 unit pro box, and then the 7 is the kernel size. This was 1197, some bags that we made into a pro box. 1197 is probably one of the oldest hybrids in our lineup.
Been growing it for a long time around here.
Long time. I think, man, was it 2009, 10 or so was kind of when it was first advanced. For a hybrid to be in the lineup that long, really means it brings something of value. Really, really high yield potential. It set a new bar back 10 years ago. It's still hunting out there today. Got a brittle risk, we all know that. Man, it can really pump out some yield, and it's got some good versatility too, so it can go on some lighter ground and really perform perform well there.
1082.
1082, so 1080.
Tried and true.
Yep, tried and true 1082. Few-year-old hybrid 1082 is 110 day that likes good soils, likes good drainage, likes good fertility. Good mix of everything. We got this placed on a specific farm. Last 3 boxes are kind of this, they are the same genetic family, so this is the AM version of 1185. The other 2 boxes over there are 1185 Chrome. 1185 is a new family. This is really the first big commercial year of this hybrid. Really good agronomics, really good yield potential. Probably the best thing, highest score trait-wise or characteristic-wise of this hybrid is its test weight. Pioneer has been known for a lot of years for really high test weight products. We saw a lot of 60 to 62 pound test weights on this this genetic family last year. There's a lot of 1185 that will be in the countryside for 2022.
What's that one? What's that one? What's that one?
I don't know what that one is. I didn't bring that one.
Kate, you guys say anything?
We are testing extreme situation for the rock box on the 9RX.
You can see this is a pretty substantial incline. Obviously nothing in a field would be that drastic. That's pretty close.
I don't think we have any waterways that extreme, do we?
The angle of that angle line on the bottom is like perfect. Look at that. It's probably around a 20-degree incline.
I mean, that is pretty excessive. We don't have anything like that, so we should be okay.
I do like, however, that it does sit lower than the 9430. It'd be a lot easier to pick up rocks, put them in that one versus this one. So you can tell it's quite a bit higher.
Today I'm working on a rock box. Got some steel in town to kind of brace it to the frame so it's a little more sturdy. Pretty much done welding this side. I'll have to take it off so I can get some welds back in there that I can't get. Before anyone asks, I did disconnect the battery because I wanted to weld it on here so everything was set exactly where it's supposed to be. Now I just need to get the other side temporarily bolted on there, weld that side, then I'll take it off and finish welding up everything else. Once I get that done, I'm gonna take some angle iron and build a guard around the front of this bumper here. So if you throw something in there like a rock or something and it slips, it won't bust this plastic here. Just got this side done, welded on there. Got the bolts just to hold it in place so it doesn't warp on me. The only thing I'll have to do is I'll have to take it off and there'll be a spot along this channel iron up back in there that I can weld to help strengthen it up a little bit. You can already tell just by putting some weight on there that helps a lot. I'm actually gonna take this piece of angle iron, kind of like this, then I'll make a bend here in the middle and it'll follow the contour of this bumper so it looks nice and blends in with it. Got my piece of angle iron cut here, notched out, heat it up right here, take this end, bend it until it meets up. I just took that over there, locked it up to see how it fit. It looks like I just need to groove out a little more, bend it just a tad bit more to get it to fit like I want. Makes a nice, smooth, one-piece bend there. Got my guard for the tractor welded on here. I had to sacrifice and use the old stick welder today. Wasn't fortunate enough. Oh, we got a visitor. Interrupting as usual. Next thing I'm gonna do is take some flat steel and kind of fill in this gap back here. Maybe put some flat steel around here to kind of clean up the edges, make it look clean. Let me tell you, one of the most satisfying but also least satisfying things in welding
is cleaning off your slag. You know you did a good job when the slag comes off super easy and doesn't stick, but on the opposite side, if it comes off really hard, you really have to work at it, that means you didn't weld it as good as you should have. I'm gonna take the wire wheel across to really get rid of the slag that still might be stuck in there. Here's what it looks like after wire wheeling it. I think she's gonna hold and buck just fine.
What's going on, Mustard?
Just trying to put the final touches on the box here before we paint it. I'm gonna take some of this steel, kind of box out all this channel iron to have a nice smooth side.
Make it look sleek.
Yep.
Up here is our loft where we store a ton of parts and filters. I'm gonna try to reorganize it because when we were cleaning the shop, we basically just threw everything up there and it looks really bad and you can't even walk up there. Let's get to it.
Sneak out, keep fighting. I'm willing to take a chance, break free. The dog's biting, dressed up for the final dance. Shut down, inspire. I'm here to take you.
Mustard's making some progress on the rock box.
Getting the bottom welded. Once we're done with that, I'll probably clean it up, make sure it fits on there again, paint it up, fresh coat of John Deere Kool-Aid green paint.
Well, you'll first notice you can actually walk up here. Over in this corner, we have a ton of air filters, and there's some bigger tractor parts here. These are all tractor filters. Here's a bunch of just John Deere small parts. Here's some bigger tractor parts, some tractor lights. Over here we've got all of our truck semi filters. Down here we've got a kind of a plethora of random truck parts and trailer parts. Got some extra brake pads, some airbags, sleeper airbags. Those are some trailer parts, some shocks. And then down there we got some truck and trailer airbags, some exhaust parts, clamps, bands, airline, brake chamber, U-bolts. In this filing cabinet, it's pretty much lights. That there is windshield wiper fluid. We got a whole tank of it.
A lot of stuff up here, not perfectly how we want it, but at least a guy can get up here now and walk around. Not perfect, but it'll work. All right, look at this.
We've got ourselves the right pins. Finally,
I'm gonna go put these all in. The planter will be done. Third time's the charm. Let's go. It's about time to start planting. April 8th. And it's cold and it's windy and there was literally snow on the ground this morning. I'm not gonna be planting anytime soon. The forecast looks like rain next week, which is okay. But after that, it's gonna get kind of chilly again. Too cold to plant because you gotta have your soil temp ideally at 50 degrees. Things could turn pretty quick come the 15th, so we'll see how it goes. Hey, Honey Badger, what's your favorite thing to do while farming? And just in farming in general, what's your favorite thing to do? Can I say it?
I feel like I like to make little gadgets. Currently, I'm
Cup holders and brackets.
yeah.
That's all he does.
How about cup holders? Let's see, lions, tigers, and bears. Cup holders, gadgets, and brackets. Cup holders, gadgets, and brackets.
There's a bracket. A cup holder would be on the bracket. Yeah. And you could consider that a gadget.
Major bracket.
Honey Badger's been working on a wood console for the 9620 RX.
Yeah, it's
Is it the hardest one to date?
second.
What was the hardest? Oh, the 80. The
Little
8000s.
Aaron 8400. Yeah, that was a challenge.
Getting a little primer on.
No, this is just the yellow color I'm painting.
Oh, really?
No.
Just came down here. We're gonna grab the 4020, the other 4020. What? Battery charger on.
Minty. Yeah, laser green. Mustard got Le Primer on. Yes, yellow primer. Looking good. Had a couple leaky, or one leaky hose on the planter. Just replaced them with some straight couplers.
Know why we had those extensions on there? Because on the 1206 we hooked them up high, and those weren't long enough to reach. It worked better with an elbow on there. The 4020 would just go straight in. So another vote for the 4020. Don't look at this. Don't do it.
One cup holder.
Don't do it. Don't.
2 cup holder. 3 cup holder. Honey Badger's gonna have 3 cup holders on the 4020.
Dehydration. It's real.
Badger Meister. Beautiful Saturday. We are out here burning some ditches and tearing some fences. It is calm as can be.
Yeah.
No wind. Look at her go. We'll let this thing go for a little bit and keep you updated. Yep, she's getting a good start now. The theory is to... Yeah. So you want to start it against the wind. You want to push against the wind so it has a harder time working against it so it doesn't go as fast, versus if we went the other way, which is towards the wind, then you'd get a gust of wind and it would theoretically get out of control. Things are going good. Got a good burn going. Nice and smooth. Starting to pull the wire off posts. We'll see how far we get done today. Need to get the skid loader out here so we can pull some of these posts, get it all cleaned up, bring a trailer. I'll have her whipped in no time. Okay, ditch is completely burned. Pulled every pin, nail, staple, wire,
Tree branch, vine.
off the posts. We're ready to bring this teleskid, pull some posts, roll some wire,
Get the plow out.
and get the plow out. You're gonna gain a couple rows.
$7 corn, you gotta gain what you can.
Every little bit counts. Meanwhile, back at the ranch. Who said the same time? Well, there she is. The replacement for the 445 and the 420. 2012 John Deere X744 four-wheel steer diesel. It's got 910 hours pup for a 3-cylinder Yanmar diesel. We got a 60-inch heavy-duty broom placed in the 420. This thing is monstrous.
Jeez. Gonna have to put a slab weight on the back of that thing.
Looks good. Hey, pig leg. Got the broom on, mounted. Looks good. Peg leg loves it.
New soul.